Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. What if I told you that Windows 11 can now automatically back up your entire PC and let you recover in just a few clicks after a bad update, driver issue or system crash? Microsoft has quietly introduced one of the biggest recovery features in years with the latest Windows 11 July 2026 update. Unlike the old system restore, this new point in time restore feature creates a complete snapshot of your apps, settings, system files, and even your personal data, making recovery faster and much more reliable. In this video, I will show you how to enable this new feature, explain how it works, and demonstrate the complete restore process step by step. I will also share one important warning that every Windows 11 user should know before using it. So let's get started. The new point in time restore feature is Microsoft's biggest improvement to Windows recovery in years. Unlike the traditional system restore, which mainly restored Windows settings and system files, point in time restore creates a much more complete snapshot of your PC. When Windows creates a restore point, it captures your Windows settings, installed applications, system files, personal files, and data. Everything is stored together exactly as it exists at the moment. This means that if a Windows update, driver installation, software conflict, or any unexpected issue causes problem later, you can restore your computer back to that previous snapshot. However, there's one very important thing you need to understand before using this feature. When you restore your PC to an older restore point, everything that was changed after that restore point was created can be removed. That includes newly created files, recently installed applications, Windows settings you have changed, and system changes made after that snapshot. This is very different from the old system restore because now your personal files are also part of the recovery snapshot. So here's my recommendation. Always keep a separate backup of your important files using OneDrive, an external hard drive, or any cloud storage service you trust. That way, even if you restore Windows to an earlier point, your important documents, photos, and videos will always remain safe. Before you can use this feature, make sure your PC is running the latest version of Windows 11. Open Settings. Go to Windows Update. Now click Check for updates. Download and install every available update. Once the installation finishes, restart your computer. After restarting, Windows will include all of Microsoft's latest feature, including the new point-in-time restore. Now let's enable the feature. Open Settings. Go to System. Then scroll down and select Recovery. Here you will notice a brand new option called Point in Time Restore. Now click on it to open its settings page. At the top of the page, you will find a toggle switch. Simply turn it on to enable point in time restore. Once enabled, Windows will begin creating automatic recovery snapshots in the background. Next, you will see the option for restore point frequency. Windows allows restore points to be created as frequently as every 4 hours or as infrequently as every 24 hours. A shorter interval gives you more restore points and more recovery options. However, it also consumes more storage space. Now choose the option that best suits your needs. Below that, you will find the storage allocation setting. By default, Windows reserves approximately 2 to 3% of your available storage for restore points. If you want Windows to keep more restore points, you can increase this value. If you are running low on storage, you can reduce it instead. Just remember that allocating less space means older restore points may be deleted sooner. What if these options are grayed out? As you can see here, these options are grayed out on my laptop. If you facing the same problem, don't worry. In most cases, Windows is simply managing these settings automatically. Microsoft's default configuration works well for the majority of users. According to Microsoft documentation, manually changing the restore frequency and retention period is mainly intended for enterprise editions of Windows. For home and pro users like mine, Windows typically uses the default values, which are restore point every 24 hours and restore history retained for approximately 72 hours. Although the settings may still appear on some systems, they are not always editable. Personally, I recommend leaving everything at the default settings unless you have a specific reason to change them. Microsoft has already chosen a good balance between storage usage and recovery flexibility. Once the feature is enabled, Windows automatically uses the volume shadow copy service to create a restore snapshots according to the configured schedule. You don't need to manually create restore points every day. Everything happens automatically in the background. At the bottom of the page, you will also find a list showing you recent restore points along with the dates they were created. This is a great way to verify that the feature is working correctly before you actually need to recover your PC. I have already created a few restore points. So now let's see how the recovery process works. If you are relying only on automatic restore points, you may need to wait up to 24 hours before your first backup appears. Before starting any restore process, there's one helpful tip you should know. If BitLocker or device encryption is enabled on your computer and Windows is still accessible, you may be asked for BitLocker recovery key during the restoration process. To avoid any interruptions, it's a good idea to temporarily disable BitLocker first. Go to Privacy and Security. Then go to Device Encryption. Then switch Device Encryption off. If your PC doesn't show this option, you can also check Control Panel to confirm whether BitLocker is enabled. On my computer, BitLocker isn't enabled, so I don't need to make any changes. Now let's begin the actual restore. Now go back to System. After that, Recovery. Under Advanced Startup, click Restart Now. Now your computer will reboot directly into the Windows recovery environment. Once you are there, click Troubleshoot. Then select Point in Time Restore. Windows will now display all available restore points. Choose the restore points that was created before your problem started. Before continuing, Windows will display an important warning. Read it carefully. It explains that anything changed after that restore point includes files, installed applications, Windows settings, and other system changes, will be removed during the recovery process. It also mentions that passwords, certificates, and security keys may need to be entered again after Windows is restored. One important thing to know is that cloud synced files, such as those already uploaded to OneDrive, won't be affected because those files are safely stored online rather than only on your computer. After confirming it, click Continue. If everything looks correct, click Restore. Windows will now begin restoring your system. The amount of the time this takes depends on your hardware and the amount of data involved. However, Microsoft has optimized this feature to be significantly faster than many older recovery methods. Once the restoration is complete, your computer will restart normally and boot back into Windows. After Windows loads successfully, there are just a few final things to do. If you created any files after the restore point, recover them from your separate backup if needed. If you installed any applications after the restore point was created, you likely need to reinstall them since Windows has rolled your PC back to its earlier state. Once you have restored your files and reinstalled any missing applications, your computer should be back to a stable working condition. That way, if a Windows update, driver, or software issue ever causes problems, you will have a fast and reliable way to recover your PC without starting from scratch. So that's it for today. If this tutorial helped you, then don't forget to like and share the video. And if you are new here, then make sure to subscribe our channel. Your support really motivates me. Thank you. Thanks for watching.